Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Heart Warriors Tarot. My name's Deanna and this is going to be your daily reading for Friday, November the 29th. The moon is still in Scorpio today and we're heading towards a new moon which takes place on the 1st of December. The new moon will be in Sagittarius. I do have my daughter downstairs, my teenage daughter downstairs, playing the drums, okay? So if you hear drums in the background, that is why. If you're new to my channel, welcome. It's lovely to have you here. These daily readings are for everybody. It doesn't matter what country you live in or what star sign you are. It's about how you connect with the readings. And my hope is that there is something, even if it's just a small thing in there, that will help you with any kind of confirmation you might need about the direction that you're going in. Do take a look at the description below. Everything you need to know about these readings is in the description below. I'm going to start like I always do. I'm going to chime my singing bowl, use the note to balance yourself and your mind and see if you can focus on an area of life you would like advice and guidance on. I'd just like to thank Great Spirit and our angels and guides for being with us today and guiding this reading for the highest good of all. Okay, I have the Real Talk Tarot deck here. This is a deck I do not often use. It's a very modern deck, very modern. It focuses on day-to-day, the things that we have to deal with. Very fun, youthful, almost childlike drawings. Okay, Universe, Angels, Guides, what would you like to show my viewers today? What would you like to show my viewers today? For everyone's highest good, please. Thank you. Okay, let's take these three. Perfect. And I'm going to take the card off the top here for the overarching energies coming into play today that give all of the reading its theme. And this card is the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is generally speaking about anxiety. You may have an awful lot on your mind at the moment and it may be getting on top of you. You may be overthinking things. There may be a lot of people's opinions and thoughts coming at you. It's the kind of feeling sometimes, I'm just looking at this particular image and taking on board what I'm seeing. This person on the laptop, and let's assume that they're on social media, for example, the kinds of things we get thrown at us on social media, headline after headline, or people's comments and people's thoughts, and it's 1,000 things a day, and it can sometimes seep in without us realizing it, and then it can get on top of us. And really we potentially have that kind of feeling, that kind of energy with this card. We'll see what else comes up as we turn the other cards over, but the Nine of Swords does suggest there is an element here of anxiety, thoughts that won't stop, an inability to calm down, to quiet the mind, an inability possibly to sleep as well. Perhaps you're not sleeping very well and these thoughts are filtering through your mind. Let's see what else is going on in more detail. 10 of Pentacles, the World, and the Seven of Wands. These are very interesting cards, and this could actually be quite a lot of things. The 10 of Pentacles usually suggests an affinity with family, family values, the family line, family heritage, and perhaps even inherited family skills, thinking about the future, thinking about your long-term goals and how that sits with your family and any kind of legacy you're leaving behind for your own family. There's something here with the World card about wrapping that up, about reaching some kind of conclusion with this so that you can potentially move on to the next place. And the Seven of Wands at the end is very interesting, especially with this particular image. If we just kind of ignore the meaning of the card for a minute and just look at the image and the words on all the placards, it just basically says no, 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 no more. There's a lot of things that placards could say, but this particular card has focused on no. And if we're to take that into context and connect it to the Ten of Pentacles energy, I feel like there is something here that you have perhaps been pushed to do or pushed to go in a certain area within your family life, or even by your family. It could even be yourself pushing yourself into a certain area because you want to not let your family down, because you want to provide for them, or because you want to please them in some way or another, perhaps because it's the done thing to do and you feel you should go down that route. But there's something here about no. There's something here about your boundaries. There's something here about standing up for yourself, and perhaps just being able to say, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go down that road. That's not the conclusion I want for myself, or possibly even my family. The Nine of Swords is emphasizing the anxiety, the worry that you might have about whatever situation this is. This can connect to any area of your life. When I tried my singing bowl, I asked you to focus on an area that you might be struggling with. If you were struggling with romance and relationships, the same still applies, but it's connected to your relationship, possibly even your romantic relationship, your partner's family, or the way your family views your partner. It could be anything along those lines. If you connected it to work and career, then perhaps you're rethinking your career route. Perhaps you've been doing something or pushed into doing something that you perhaps didn't want to do, but you did it for your family, and it's really time to bring that to a conclusion now, because you're wanting to not take any more of what you've had to do. You're kind of standing up for yourself here with this card, and actually putting yourself, or even putting somebody else first. Sometimes this card is about protecting those more vulnerable than we are. It's about standing up for what's right, and that includes standing up for the rights of other people as well, and those more vulnerable than us, those younger than us. If you were connecting this to friends and friendships, because that's the area of your life you are focusing on, then it could be that in that particular area of your life you are needing to stand up for yourself and bring a certain long-standing issue to a conclusion. This World card in the middle is all about bringing something to a conclusion. It's about ending a certain cycle, and it seems to me, looking at these cards, that the only way to do that is to put your foot down with this card, this Seven of Wands here. Put your foot down and say no more. I'm not doing it that way. Stand up for what you believe is right, for what you believe in, for the rights of other people as well. That's the only way I think that you're going to bring whatever this is to a conclusion. Find your voice and speak out. And it could be that you know that, and that could be partly what you're feeling anxious about, especially if you don't like to do that, if you don't like confrontation. And if this has been a long-standing problem, then it could be that you haven't spoken out for a long time, even though you've wanted to. And this particular spread suggests that now is the time. This is on your mind. This is perhaps what we need to do now. I'm going to turn over the next card off the top. This is going to give us any further advice or guidance that our angels and guides might want us to know about this particular situation. We have the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles suggests, whichever area of life you connected this to, that it's very, very important to work together with the people involved. Even though you're bringing something to a conclusion, even though you're standing your ground and saying no and protecting your boundaries, or perhaps the boundaries of other people, it's important to reach out and perhaps say no and offer a solution and offer another way. So you can come forward with a proposal, an idea, whatever it might be, and say, no, I'm no longer doing this. It doesn't suit me. It's not serving me. It's making me feel unwell. It's making me feel anxious. I don't want to go down this road anymore. I want to bring this to a close. But I do have these ideas about how this is going to make it easier for everybody else if I put an end to this. So to approach what it is you want to do, what it is you want to bring to the table with the intention of working together, the intention of being amicable, the intention of bringing solutions to the forefront of everyone's minds, and open up that dialogue, open up that conversation, and ask other people as well their opinions. What ideas do they have that could help you bring this cycle to a close. And you may find the answers are more surprising than you thought. You may find them more agreeable than you thought. So that is your advice and guidance for today and for this reading, if you related to it. My hope is that you always find something in these readings, whether it's in the images, the words I use, or the title of the reading itself, that might help you along with something or another. I'm going to leave the reading there. Have a fabulous day, and I'll see you tomorrow for tomorrow's reading. Take care. Bye-bye.